Any questions from your fine gentleman?
I have a question, Jasper, regarding on error 55 and 56. So, according to error 55 and 56 is a gas failure. Then, according also to the procedure, we need to check if the gas supply is present, check or clean the electrode, go to test function. What if I will check all these things, but nothing happened? What should I do?
I will
Because
say,
because this is a common problem in the oven here in the Philippines. 56 and error 45, 56, sometimes it's very common.
yeah, I will definitely go. As you say, the gas supply is very important. That is sufficient, and the electrode, of course, has to be corrected or aligned correct. I will also check the igniter, the spark igniter, the one that supplies the spark. If that is broken or not having a good connection, that can also give this error code 55. So if the startup system is fully functional, all the relays are turned on one by one, the startup sequence is correct, then gas supply number 1 and electrode number 2, and then igniter number 3. I will forward you a sequence or a PowerPoint presentation in how the DONGS box is working. So that would be a good way to see how the system is working step by step when you have a request for gas.
Are we going to discuss the DUNS controller error?
No, not today. I think that is the best way to do in a separate course because it takes a long time. It's much more complex. So if of course if you need, I think we should set up a seminar for the DONGS box oven.
Yes, Jasper, much better because I think the problem is always on the DUNS controller. So we need to discuss in our service department to what happened if the DUNS controller will not function. What part will be affected?
Yeah, I set up a note with the seminar for the DONGS box gas oven. Question from Shangxi.
Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would just like to ask if the dunks usually gets a problem, what externally do we have to check? I mean, if the dunks you replaced today, then after a week you return and found out that the dunks is malfunctioning again or damaged again. Is there any external factor on the store that we have to check?
If that is the problem, I will start in checking the earth connection, the PE connection. If there is any earth fault, PE earth fault, that could have a serious impact on the DONGS box.
PE connections means the grounding system, right?
Ground, yes, ground.
Will that be all? What if the PA ground is well connected?
It is. I would say then it depends on the error the DONGS box give.
I believe that we need an extensive operator training in relations to the DUNS operations.
Yeah, that is
Can you
noted.
schedule us?
I think we should have a DONGS training session for DONGS box only.
Another question.
Yeah.
There's a problem on the customer store's exhaust affects the system of the oven.
I didn't get that. Once again, please.
Suppose the exhaust of the store is not properly working, whether low draw or fast drawing, does it affect the performance of the system?
If the exhaust is not working,
Yes, or
Yeah.
overly working.
if if the exhaust is not working, you are still able to cook the food, but I will definitely recommend to if it's broken to replace the exhaust motor for that.
So there is no effect since we measure the combustion, or we program, or well, how do we call it? We match the oxygen.
No, I thought it was the exhaust of the air inlet for the oven. The exhaust cannot be blocked. Of course, the exhaust has to be open all the time, so exhaust can get out of the combustion chamber. If the combustion chamber is blocked and exhaust cannot come out, then of course you will have no oxygen in the system, and it will be giving a error code in the flame is gone.
What could be that error code?
That could be error code 55, because if there's no oxygen in the system cannot ignite, or there's no flame, so the startup system cannot start.
Error 55.
Or it can be 57 as well. Stop during operation.
You mean, what if it's not temporary? It's just partially black. I mean, sometimes there's a user that should we say used to his routines and partially unknowingly block the combustion. What does the limited combustion can lead to or affect the system?
I do not understand the question.
I think Sir Jamal can explain it further.
Yes, Angel?
Hi sir, what Sir Chancy means is what if the unit exhaust above on top, you understand? What if the exhaust of the unit is blocked? What could possibly happen?
If the exhaust is blocked, the part that has blocked the exhaust pipe can be starting a fire. Because the exhaust temperature is very high, up to 600 degrees. If the part is not starting a fire, if there's a metal plate covered the exhaust, all the combustion air will be inside the combustion chamber. And the flame will go out, so the system will not work anymore. Just like in your car, if you block the exhaust, the car will not run.
Okay.
Hello, Sir Jasper.
Hello.
Yes. What if it is partially for a certain period of time? I said 3 minutes, not fully blocked. Then the combustion and the temperature will not be sufficient. It can be that the system can be running, but it will if you request 200 degrees inside the oven cavity, the temperature will not be correct. So the exhaust cannot be blocked. It has to be fully open, and no equipment can be blocking the exhaust pipe. What I would like to know is, how do we know that that kind of circumstance happened? I mean, what error could it lead to? Is there any manifestation, or should we say the technician would be able to determine that there was a partial blocking or limitation on the exhaust?
The error code could be 55 and 57, but in general the oven will start or stop heating. It will just simply go out. But to verify if the drain is or the exhaust is blocked, you can look at the top of the oven and see if you will have a something that is blocking the exhaust. See if I have a gas oven. No, but if you can see on top of of oven if a fan is blocking the exhaust. So simply, yeah, just remove it.
Sir Jesper, I have another question.
Yeah.
Reg-
Have you checked the from the technician menu if the pump is working?
Actually, I am the one who checked the equipment. That's why I'm asking this question. Because already checked the other components. I already replaced the relays. The equipment is still not working. The display should be the display showed error 45 or the 24 volt still.
Error code 45. Have you checked the fuse?
Yes,
F1?
the F1 fuse, yes.
Okay. Can you measure the 24 volts after the transformer?
Yes.
As there LED light at the I/O board stating that 24 volts is present,
Yes, it's blinking.
blinking green.
Yeah.
Is there any components that is not working?
Basically, I try to replace the I/O board itself.
Yeah.
Try to replace the I/O board. So the 24 watt is still display on the CPU. So it's meant to say the I/O board, the old I/O board is good. So I think they have some component broken.
Yeah. Have you been going through the test menu to see which components that is not working?
I already replaced the harness and the transformer also, but the problem is still 24 volts error. So maybe I put the equipment on the garbage, so I replace the new one. That is the best things.
Yeah. Have you been able to access the oven's test functions to go through all the components to see which part that doesn't work?
Yes, it's all working. The only parts that I not replace is the fan motor. All the parts of the Uno is brand new, but the problem is the 24 volts error or the 24 missing is still pop-upping on the display.
Okay, that's a bit strange, I think. Let me just check a bit. So when you go to from the technician menu, go to test functions and alarm test, you will have 24 volts off or on.
I'm not see that on or either off.
Okay, just share my screen.
I'm very curious because I'm already replaced all the parts.
Yeah.
Except the fan
If
motor.
you go into the technician menu, you go into test functions, and then you'll find the alarm test. You'll be able to see if 24 volts is present by either on or off. So switch on the main contactor. Everything, of course, need to be addressed as on. So I think check that. You could send me a mail explaining what to do or what you have done, and then we can do it step by step. So I can guide you through this issue.
The screen you provided lately is not intended for C model, right?
Is it a C model or
The C model, a C
or a
model,
CPE?
C model, a knob type,
Oh, okay. No, it's not present.
Yes.
Then it's not possible.
Yeah.
But I will go to our after this meeting. I will go to our test area to talk to those guys about this case, and I will have a mail sent to you regarding this in how to troubleshoot this error code.
Yeah, I think it's a very rare problem, but it's better to resolve the problem because it's possible to happen again.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. Any other questions?
Would just like to ask, what does error F04 means and what causes it to appear?
Error code 40
F04.
24.
F04.
Or is for the donks.
Yes. What causes it?
I do not have the list at the moment, but I will send you a error code listings for the donks
Okay.
where it is
Does it
presently.
include what triggers that error?
Once again,
Uh, the presentation or the data that you will send us, does it includes the troubleshooting and also has the data or the information what triggers that error?
yes, it does.
Oh, thank you.
Yung
When can you send
training.
it to us?
Yung
I will
ilabas,
send
kailan
it
mo papasin yung
today
training
after
ng dunks?
our meeting.
Anong mo na dyan?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Sir Jesper, sorry for I'm asking this. Can we schedule the training of dunks as early as possible?
Yeah, we can definitely do.
Okay, thank you.
I just first,
Hey,
I have a question. I encountered there the cabinet the cabinet of oven is a warp. What is the possible cause?
to change the cavity,
Yes.
it's I would say you have to split the oven totally and rebuild from scratch. So I will say it's cheaper to buy a new oven. If
What?
the cavity is faulty of some kind, I will say that the customer needs a new oven.
No, what we want to find out is what is the possible cause that makes the cavity warp from the protruding from the outside to the inside.
What
The
is
shape of the cavity seems like an hourglass.
sorry, I don't understand the question.
The cavity is a square, right?
Yeah.
From flat surface from the outside looking inside, the cavity is square, right?
Yeah, the cavity is square. Yes.
Yes, the sides curved, so it looks like an hourglass.
Yeah.
So what does cause that deformation?
That it caused by that the oven has been hot and there has been adding cold water inside the cavity while it's hot, and when you are putting cold water into hot metal, then it deforms. Any other question?
What is the cool down temp before you wash the inside the oven
Internal cavity.
to prevent the deform
Oh, it is I would say below 100 degrees.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
It's 100 degrees Celsius, Jesper, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. If the customer needs to have a moisture inside the cavity while using hot air, they can use the nozzle steam. Then it is sprayed directly into the heating elements. If they open the door and use the hand shower, then the cavity will be deformed. Yes, Angel?
For the combi slims, the large one model, 1.1.
Yeah.
Is it possible to convert the electrical system into a single phase connection?
Once it is configured into the current electrical version, then it's not possible to change to from a 3 to 1 or for 3 to a single phase.
But for the 12, the smaller model, it is convertible, right?
No,
Oh, the smaller combi slim.
no. It's
6.5.
once the oven is configured as a 3 or single phase, then it has to be as a 3 and a single phase because if it has to be configured to the opposite phase from 3 to 1, then it has to be done in our factory.
Okay. But we have a model for combi slim that is convertible to from 3 to single phase, right?
No,
I think the smaller models.
if the configuration has to be changed, then the oven has to be shipped back to our factory.
Oh, what if it needs an urgent conversion? on site.
Then it's not possible. Then you need a new oven with the right configuration,
Wait.
or
The
or
'2306
they
model.
need a transformer on site.
The 2306 model. It says on the specification it can be connected into 230 volts single phase and 400 volts three phase.
Yeah, but it cannot be converted on site. It has to be ordered in the correct configuration. So it is possible to order a Combi Slim for a model with a 230 volts, but it's also possible to order another oven with 400 volts.
Yeah.
But it is not possible to configure on site.
What if we have stock here in the Philippines, the 2306 three phase, then a customer ordered single phase model. Do we have to ship back the unit to you?
Yes. Or order a new oven.
If the unit has the conversion diagram on electrical panel.
Once again, please.
I think the unit has a conversion diagram on its wiring tapping connections.
If you try to configure it on site, some of the electronical parts might be burned since they are not in the right configuration. So it has to be connected as ordered at the configuration and at the wiring diagram.
What would be the difference between the connections of the two?
I do not have the price list at the moment.
No, I mean in wiring, in terms of wiring.
So in terms of
Component wiring.
reconfiguring these,
Yeah.
I need to get back to you on this.
Kasi, because we have some customers require only single phase connections.
Yeah, and that is for Combi Slim models 110.
2306.
Okay, I will get back on with the price for this.
I think that's all for my question.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. I will just to sum up. I will send you all the material that I have been using today. I will also send you some material for the Dunks box that you can use and error codes for this. I will send you a password for our online section where you can download software and of course also the installation manuals, the service manuals, the user manuals, and I will send you the overview for all the components that you can use when you are in field. Together with Levi, I will set up the meeting as soon as possible with the Dunksbox gas training and error findings troubleshooting for this.
Do you have a WhatsApp or Viber?
I have WhatsApp, yes.
Can we have?
In my email signature, I think Levi he can forward you this one. There will be my phone number. And you can add that to WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
But I will prefer to if you have any technical questions, that you will send those to our technical support email, TECH support at HOUNO.com, because as we have our COVID-19 situation, in some weeks we are sent home here in Denmark and are not allowed to work to eliminate infections. So if you write to me when I'm sent home, I'm not allowed to answer this. So please, if you have any questions, please send a mail to tech support at HOUNO. I will also forward you the mail for that. There will always be a person who are able to answer this email.
Okay.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Okay, I will give you a big thank you for participating at the seminar, and I believe in the nearest future that if you have any questions, let me know, and we will set up a new seminar for the Dongsbox gas training. I will schedule that with Levi to when we have that as soon as possible. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your good questions, and I will wish you a very good Friday evening and a weekend when you reach that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you too.
Thank you, Jasper. Thank you for the time. See you in next
Welcome.
training.
Thank you, Jasper. See you
Thank you.
next time.
Good.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, and
Have a
thank
nice
you.
day. Thank you. Take care.